Welcome. Many thanks indeed for calling through. Well, it's a great welcome as well. How are you? Hope you're keeping all right. Another big winning day already today on a Friday. Almost 2,000 views. We're nearly there. I said we're looking for 2,000, and when we get 2,000, we're going to go 2,500, and when we get there, we're going to go 3,000 a day. We're going to trend and trend and trend, and the only way we can do that is if I keep winning and winning and winning. And what have I done today? Exactly. Win and win and win. Another crossbow bet doing the business by 8 lengths. Yes, it was a short price, but that was because St Albans was a non-runner, but there was never a moment's danger for Manila Plus, ridden by, of course, the great Brian Hughes. Job done. And another very big maximum bet winner. Job done. It would have all packed up anyway. No questions at all. That followed up Sunningdale, another big crossbow winner on Wednesday at 5 to 4 to even money, and last Friday Mayman at 3 to 1, another big maximum winner there. So 3 bets, 3 winners, and all done and dusted in 1 week. The next crossbow bet, well, I'll let you know when that is. There's not one tomorrow. However, I do have some absolutely tip-top information for you. And who can forget, of course, this afternoon, a little horse called Burliet Express, which I told you was a very, very warm horse indeed. I told you it was a dark horse. I told you it was set up to land a big job. And what did I tell you in Ireland? There's no one tips more winners in Ireland than me. It cannot happen. It doesn't happen. I can do it. And that's what happened again today. Burliet Express 7 to 1 into 6 to 1. One pulling a coal truck. Absolutely hard held on the bridle. I told you all about it. I left you no doubt about it. And, well, job done. Another big Irish bet winner. Incidentally, my strike rate on this service in the last 2 years, 2.5 years, is over 42% win and place on all horses tipped at average price of 7 to 1. And that Burlier Express was another example of that. 7 to 1 winner. JD, job done. No problems whatsoever. There are horses still to run tonight. I'm not going to repeat them. Nearly 2,000 people are already on them. And they both run tonight at Dundalk and Newcastle. And I wish you the very best of luck. Whatever happens already today, there's been 3 bets, 2 winners. One of them was a maximum and the other one was a 7 to 1. Winner. Well, I've got a lot to get through. I really have. I've been telling you all week about a horse I've got lined up for Ascot tomorrow afternoon on Saturday. It's been put in at around about 8 to 1 to your money. And I'll give you that one in just a second. I'm going to open up with that one. This is a horse I've been given to me 2 or 3 times, I can tell you. And I've been told it's ready to go and fresh as a daisy. And we'll take all the beating in a big handicap at Ascot. Well, that's coming up in just one moment. Also, there are 4 bets. That's right, 4 Saturday specials. One of them is a 14 to 1 at Redcar. And I love that. I'm all over it, I can tell you that. The other 2 are running at Wolverhampton in the night session, about 5 to 1 and 7 to 1. And I also got an Irish horse you'll be absolutely delighted to know. No prices on that one, but it looks like being about 8, 10 to 1. And I tell you, I think it's got an amazing chance. No, I know it's got an amazing chance. So there we go. A lot to get through. 4 big bets for Saturday, plus a bonus bet, which I've been telling you for the last 2 or 3 days. There's going to run at Ascot on Saturday afternoon. And I shall be passing all these 5 over to you in double quick time. But it's been a fabulous week of winners. And who can forget last Saturday when I gave you 5 bets, 5 payouts, including an 80 to 1 double on Half Nuts, which won at 18 to 1 to 11 to 1. And the other horse was called Fion, which won at Chester, backed him from 8 to 1 to 9 to 4. The other 3 horses were all each ways, all massive prices, 16 to 1, 14 to 1, 12 to 1, and all placed, so you got the each way 5-fold up. Now, you might want to play that again tomorrow on Saturday, because there are 5 bets all in all, with the bonus bet, which is running at Ascot, as I say. So you may want to do the same, singles, doubles, trebles, and accumulators. They're all big price. I think the minimum price is 5 to 1. So there we go. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy, as they say. Fan-dabby-dozy. Well, I've got my sand timer, but I haven't put it on yet, so I better get used to it and put it on before I get... There it goes. Look, can you see that? There it goes, the sand timer. I don't know why I'm showing you that, because if this lasts just 3 minutes to get 6 horses into you, then I'll be talking like that. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to have it rolling anyway, and we'll just see what happens. I'm watching that. It's quite mesmeric, isn't it? I enjoy that. It's very calming. You've got to stay calm. Even if you're backing a winner or a loser, keep calm, and just get used to winning. Get used to it, and just get used to the way it all works and patterns and sequences. 42% winners in the last 2.5 years, average price 7-1. You're going to back some losers? Of course you are. But you're going to back a lot of winners? Of course you are. It's the way it is. So you have to get used to losers because you get used to the winners. And it just, that's what it is. It's just what it is. Right, now before, and I say this, before I give you this foursome and this Ascot Heath job, and a big handicap there, I do have a Noah's Ark bet. Now, it runs at GOWRAN Park in Ireland. There are 2 horses in one race, and I think they've got an amazing chance of coming home 1-2. The last bet I gave, of course, was that 150-1 double on here. Well, the double forecast, reverse forecast, where I picked the winner of the Air Silver Cup. That's what I gave you free of charge on here, also called Dusky Lord and Woven. But since then, I've been on the private club with my Noah's Ark bets, and they've been absolutely burning it up big time. Another 2 big payouts this week. And if you want to be a part of it, there is a race at GOWRAN Park tomorrow. I'm not going to go on too much about it, except to say that I think it's going to be an absolute 1-2. I can't say any more than that. And the good prices as well. I'm not picking even money and 6-4 and having a forecast. The horses I'm picking are all big prices. Incidentally, yesterday I had a Noah's Ark bet which paid out at 11-1 each way on the private club. So we're talking big prices here, and the one before that won as well, and so forth. So if you want to be on it, all you do is click below. It's all on Telegram, by the way, and it's 13 quid for the end of the year. But better than that, it's 26 quid for all this year and the whole of next year. So basically you're getting, well, I don't know, amazing value. You can work it out for yourself. You don't need to be Einstein. So 13 quid for 3 months to come and have a look at it, but you don't really need to come have a look. You know what I'm doing. Backing winners right, left and centre and giving you some unbelievable price stuff. And if you want the long-term haul, the long haul in the aeroplane, well, 26 quid will get you in, and I'll be doing all I can. I also include my A-game bets, which is incidentally my top-rated bets on Telegram. I put them in the package free of charge. Yesterday's horse got beaten in a short head, 8-1 each way. But it was a winning bet, and those who had the double also with the Noah's Ark bets collected again. All right, so if you want to get on board, if you haven't got Telegram and you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Just stay on here and it's less stressful for you. But if you have got it and you know what I'm talking about, that's how you can get on board. It's well worth it, and I won't tell you wrong, you know that. Right, we need to press on. I have been certainly, I'm not doing too bad. Look, it's still going. And I haven't moved my arms, honestly. I've not got 3 arms. Okay. Where are we going to go? Let's go to Ascot, shall we, for the first bet. I'm going to get my song sheet up in front of me now. Now, this isn't a part of these 4 I've got. This is a special horse that I've had come from a very, very warm source indeed. In fact, it's a female who works in racing, and she's really, really, really cool. And she's very, very switched on. It's in the 3:36 at Ascot on Saturday. Okay, so it's the 3:36 race at Ascot on Saturday. Current price 15-2, 8-1 to your money. You'll have to check with the bookmakers across the card. The horse is number 11. I'm just getting it up just to be sure what I'm talking about here. My computer is going very, very slow, and I'm waiting for an analytical report to come through why this is the case. I'm not sure at all, but that doesn't concern you, it concerns me. So in the 3:36 at Ascot anyway, which I'm going to now put on my other computer because this one is taking an age. It's decided to turn up and switch itself on. Wow, check that out. 3:36 anyway at Ascot on Saturday. The horse I'm keen on here is number 11, legs 11. And it's called Symbolise, ridden by David Probert. It's actually 15-2 right now with William Hill and Bet365. They're both paying out first 5 places, and that looks absolutely pitch perfect. It really does. Come on, Peter, concentrate. How can you concentrate when all your machinery is malfunctioning? You know, it's crazy, isn't it? I've got But you got to concentrate, haven't you? You got to have your wits about you when you're doing this live. It's not rehearsed. So 3:36 anyway. It is Andrew Boulding's trained. David Probert rides it, and it's number 11, Symbolise. That Symbolise, yeah, 15-2 to your money, and it is number 11 on your card. And very, very strongly fancied indeed. Will act on the ground. There's a lot of juice around at the moment. Water coming in from all angles. Good to soft, good in places. It may get worse than that, but this horse goes on heavy ground. I am told the horse is fresh and ready to go. It's only had 4 runs this year off a mark of 102. Symbolise is all over a winner of this race, even though it's a big handicap. 18 runners go to post. £92,000 worth of prize money. Don't forget, number 11, Symbolise. It's your first bet of the day on Saturday, and it's the one to put in all your doubles, trebles, and your accaroos. Accaroos, there's another new name in the Britannia Encyclopedia, or the Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary, yeah, accaroos. I like it. Right, 5:37 at Redcar. Should we get on? 5:37 at Redcar. Still going, look, still going. Mind you, that actual sand time, it could be a 15-minute one, couldn't it? It's supposed to be 3 minutes. It seems a bit long for me, 3 minutes. I don't know what's going on with that sand time. It's a bit odd. Anyway, 3:37 at Redcar. No, 5:37. Concentrate. 5:37. Horse number 6 is called Josie's Kid. Josie's Kid. Now, this horse is priced at 14-1, and it's a gelding who can pop up. Trained by Alice Haynes and ridden by Kieran O'Neill. Now, these two combine to bring this horse to the stable, to the track, and runs off a mark of 81. And I think this is a winning mark. I really do. It's not got much form to recommend it. 630094. It's the phone number, isn't it? A Redcar weighing room. It must be. It's 5:37. I'll get it right in a minute. 5:37 at Redcar. Number 6. Josie's Kid. Finished 4th at Yarmouth last time out. There's a good run off the same mark of 81. But I know that this horse has come on a lot for that run and will run a big race tomorrow. It's a big price, which never puts me off. I really love big price ones. That's how you make big profits. And Josie's Kid, well, I like it a lot, and it's going to take a lot of beating at a very big price indeed. Number 6, Josie's Kid. Your first bet of those 4 bets I've got for you right now, in addition to Symbolise. Right, let's go to Wolverhampton for these 2, and then I'm going to nip back to Killarney for this dark horse. You've seen what a dark horse did today with Berliot Express. Absolutely won doing handsprings. Never a moment's danger. Job done. Well, this is the same sort of scenario at Killarney tomorrow, and I can tell you, I've got about 5 or 6 contacts in Ireland. They're all warm as toast, and you've seen that Berliot Express one. There was no dangers. I told you that last night. No dangers. And the one what's running tonight is also very fancied, and that's 7:30 at Dundalk, Endless Season. So good luck with that if you're on that one. But let's go to Wolverhampton for tomorrow night's action, and we'll start with the 5:30. Now this one's about 5-1 to your money, and looks a real banker each way material, really does. It's number 7, I believe, on your card, and it's called Full Forward. Number 7 is called Full Forward, and it runs in the 5:30 at Wolverhampton. Very, very strongly fancied, and I can tell you it's trained by Richard Hughes and ridden by Finlay Marsh. Now, Finlay Marsh has never been on this one before, but I'm told that the horse is ready to strike. I can't say any more than that. Runs off a mark of 50 in a classified nursery handicap, I beg your pardon, 0 to 55. 0 to 55. And Full Forward is very, very, very much on the job tomorrow. So each way, number 7, Full Forward for Richard Hughes. He's got this one lined up to win. Banging form, Hughesy, at the moment. Ran really well last time at Foss last, 3rd of 6. Doesn't tell the whole picture. It was a bit unlucky in running. George Rook rode it last time out. He had rode it the previous 2 times as well. He's been jocked off today. Finlay Marsh is on it for Saturday. Number 7, Full Forward. I think we'll be forward to the payout counter. 10 runners go to post. Each way is the order of the day. Right, 8 o'clock at Wolverhampton, the penultimate bet of the day. Then I'll come to this Irish bet I've got for you. Number 5 in this 8 o'clock. It's called Kenilworth King, trained by William Jarvis and ridden by a very, very interesting name, Benau de la Sayette. Good jockey, Benau or Benau. I'm not much up on the pronunciation of the French, but to number 5, Kenilworth King, I'm all right with that. Kenilworth King, and I like it a lot. William Jarvis trains it. I know off a mark of 60, it's got a great chance in a 0 to 60. I'm not going to say much more about it other than it ran well at Lingfield last time, 5th of 11, behind a horse called He's a Gentleman, which I actually tipped. And number 5, Kenilworth King, is ready to strike. No problems whatsoever. On the 1st of October, Kenilworth King is ready to pop home and is coming to the boil and hopefully going to give us another winner. Right. That leaves one, doesn't it? It leaves one. I'm just going to run through those. Josie's Kid, 5:37 at Redcar. It's the first time I've told you the right race. Been saying 3:37 all day. 5:37 at Redcar. I'm just going to hold this up because it's still going down. It's almost a magic sand time, isn't it? It never ends. Never ends. It's weird. Right. Number 6, Josie's Kid, 5:37 at Redcar. You've got to have a laugh. If you can't have a laugh when you're winning, when can you have a laugh? And we are winning big time. The last 2 Saturdays, I've given you 150 to 1 forecast, and I've given you 5 out of 5 last Saturday. And I'm determined to do some more damage to them bookmakers' tills. And I don't mean smashing the tills, I mean extracting money from them. Okay, so you've got number 7 Full Forward in the 5:30 at Wolverhampton. You've also got Kenilworth King in the 8 o'clock at Wolverhampton, which leaves one horse. And that horse runs at the meeting at Killarney, which I know really well, Killarney. I spent some wonderful times there, I can tell you, many, many years ago. Hell of a story. I'm going to tell it you one day about the Garda in Ireland. Oof, very interesting story. I'll tell you about that another time. It's absolutely true, an absolutely incredible story. And I won't say any more about it, but when I do tell you, you'll laugh, but you would cry if it happened to you. I tell you, you'd cry if it happened to you. Now, I'm going to come to this horse now, but as I say, if you want to be on the next Noah's Ark bet, 2x2, I've got 2 horses running at GOWRAN Park in one race tomorrow, which I think will come 1st and 2nd. And if that's not the case, I do believe one of them will win, and probably the other one will be 3rd. But that's not the point. But you can back them both, good prices, and can show profits. And that's what that service is doing. It's trending. Loads of people are joining it. Loads of people are backing winners. You can be in with them for 13 quid for this year or 26 for this year and next year. It's all in. It's unbelievable. So press your buttons and gamble away if you want to get on board the Telegram Express, and you won't be doing any wrong, I promise you that. Right, this is a 12-runner handicap at Killarney, and the horse to be on is number 7. It's called Imposing Supreme. Imposing Supreme. It's ridden by young Siobhan Rutledge. Siobhan claims £5. She's never rode the horse, but she's a significant booking by the trainer, and this grey gelding is ready to win. Number 7, Imposing Supreme, runs off a mark of 75 in a very, very nice handicap worth £13,000. I can't tell you any more than that, other than the fact I think it's got an absolute belting chance and will take all the beating. And you know my Irish horses. Well, I can tell you loads about it, but I'm not going to. Certainly because I'm sworn to secrecy, but also the fact is we're going to... Look, it's still going. It's mad, isn't it? Right. Anyway, that's it. You've had it. You've had it all. Josie's Kid, Full Forward, Kenilworth King, Imposing Supreme, and don't forget the Symbolizer at Ascot. That's 5 bets for I can see. Last Saturday we had 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Can we do it again? I think so. And if you want to make it 6 out of 6, then you've got to join the one and only Noah's Ark Club. Listen, have a wonderful evening. It's been a longer message than usual, but, you know, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And I'll tell you what, we're going to do even better. I'm looking forward to the world record profits on this line in the next 3 months, and I'm big time going to get it. October, November, December is going to be absolutely massive, and we've already started with a 7 to 1 and another maximum winner, Crossbow. I'll see you tomorrow night at 6. Go get 'em.